Be me, 28 years old, architect. I'm the guy who follows the rules. I get good grades, I get the degree, I get the job with benefits. I buy the house in the suburbs. I am the stable one, the boring one, if you ask my younger brother. My brother is Dylan, 26. He is chaos incarnate. He's a DJ, or a promoter, or an entrepreneur. Basically, he's unemployed and charming. He borrows money he never pays back. He crashes cars he doesn't own. My parents love him. Dylan is just a free spirit, my mom says. Dylan needs our support, my dad says. I am the bank. Dylan is the charity case. But I didn't care. Because I had Chloe, 25, stunning, blonde, blue eyes, the kind of smile that gets her out of speeding tickets. She is the trophy, the prize. She is also a twin, identical twin. Her sister is Zoey. Zoey looks exactly like Chloe. Same face, same hair, though Zoey wears hers up mostly. But Zoey is different. She's a librarian. She wears oversized sweaters. She doesn't wear makeup. She is the background twin. Chloe is the star. Zoey is the extra. I've been dating Chloe for 3 years. I treated her like a queen. Expensive dinners, trips to Cabo, jewelry. I paid off her student loans because I wanted her to be stress-free. I was planning to propose. I had the ring, a 2-carat diamond that cost me 3 months' salary. I was going to do it on her birthday, the twins' birthday, a big party at my parents' lake house. It was going to be perfect, 2 days before the party. I leave work early. I want to surprise Chloe with a spa day certificate so she's relaxed for the weekend. I drive to her apartment. I have a key. I walk in. Babe, I call out. Music is playing. Loud. Some EDM track Dylan likes. I frown. I walk toward the bedroom. The door is open. Clothes are on the floor. My clothes? No. Leather jacket, ripped jeans, Dylan's clothes. I freeze. My stomach drops to my shoes. I hear giggling. Stop it, Dill, Chloe's voice. Breathless? You know you like it, Dylan's voice. Arrogant. I push the door open. There they are. In the bed I bought, my girlfriend and my brother. They don't see me at first. They are too busy ruining my life. Then I drop the gift bag. Thump, they freeze. They look at me. Dylan looks annoyed. Chloe looks terrified. Mark, she screams. She pulls the sheet up. Knock much, bro, Dylan says. He actually says that. Knock much? I stare at them. My brain is trying to process the physics of this betrayal. You, I stammer. You're sleeping with my brother? Chloe starts crying immediately. It just happened, she sobs. It was a mistake. A mistake? I ask. You tripped and fell onto him? He understands me, she yells. You're always working. You're always talking about mortgages and plans. Dylan is exciting. I look at Dylan. He smirks. Sorry, bro. You know how it is. Chemistry. He gets out of bed, naked, shameless. Don't be mad at her, he says, patting my shoulder as he walks past me to get his pants. She has needs. I shrug his hand off. I look at Chloe, the woman I was going to marry in 48 hours. She isn't looking at me. She's looking at Dylan. She wants him to stay. Get out, I say. Mark, wait, she says. I said get out, both of you, now. It's my apartment, she screeches. Names on the lease? I ask. Yours, she whispers. Get out. They leave. I sit on the edge of the bed. I look at the ring box in my pocket. I feel like I'm going to vomit. I call my mom. I have to tell someone. Mom, I say. Dylan and Chloe, I caught them. Silence. Oh, honey, she says. You knew? We suspected, she admits. You suspected, and you didn't tell me? We didn't want to cause drama, Mark. You know how volatile Dylan gets. We were hoping it was a phase. A phase? I scream. She's my girlfriend. Mark, please, my dad chimes in on the other line. Don't blow this out of proportion. It's a birthday weekend. Are you kidding me? Family comes first, my dad says. Forgive your brother. He's impulsive. He doesn't think. He thought enough to take off his pants, I snap. We expect you at the party on Saturday, my mom says firmly. Zoey is coming. Everyone is coming. Do not make a scene. They hang up. I stare at the phone. My girlfriend cheated. My brother betrayed me. My parents don't care. I am completely alone. I go to a bar, a dive bar, sticky floors, flickering neon sign. I order a whiskey, double. Is this seat taken? I look up. It's Zoey, the twin. She looks like Chloe, but softer. She's wearing a hoodie and jeans, no makeup. She's wearing glasses. How did you find me? I ask. I tracked your phone, she says. Just kidding. You always come here when you've had a bad day. You like the pretzels. She sits down. She orders a beer. I heard, she says. Who told you? Chloe, she called me, hysterical, said you kicked her out. She's sleeping on your couch? No, Zoey says. She's with Dylan at a motel. I flinch. Sorry, Zoey says. It's fine, I'm fine. You're not fine, she says. You look like you got hit by a truck. I feel like it. She takes a sip of her beer. She looks at me. Really looks at me. I always told you she was no good, Zoey says. You did? In my head, she admits. I couldn't say it out loud. Twin code, or whatever. She's the pretty one, I say bitterly. She gets whatever she wants. Zoey laughs. It's a dry, dark laugh. Is she the pretty one? Zoey asks. You guys are identical, I point out. Physically, yes, but look at me. I look at her. I mean, really look at her. Without the layers of makeup Chloe wears, without the fake tan, without the attitude, she has the same eyes. But Zoey's eyes are kind. She has the same lips. But Zoey is smiling a real smile, not a selfie smile. You're beautiful, I say. It slips out. Zoey blushes, deep red. Don't, she says. You're drunk and you're heartbroken. Maybe, I say, but I'm not blind. I've always been the invisible one, she says quietly. Chloe is the sun. I'm just the moon, reflecting her light. The moon is better, I say. You can look at the moon without going blind. She smiles. That was cheesy. I'm an architect. I like structure. We talk for hours. We talk about books. We talk about the family dynamic. She tells me how hard it is to be the responsible twin while Chloe runs wild. I get it, I say. Dylan is the golden child. I'm just the wallet. We're the same, she realizes. We're the enablers. Not anymore, I say. Not anymore, she agrees. I walk her to her car. Are you going to the party on Saturday? She asks. I have to, I say. My parents will disown me if I don't. It's going to be a nightmare, she says. Chloe will be there, with Dylan. I clench my fists. I know. What are you going to do? I look at her. An idea forms in my head. A crazy, toxic, beautiful idea. I have a plan, I say, but I need your help. What kind of help? I need you to be seen. Seen? Yes. Step out of the shadow, Zoey, just for one night. Saturday, the lake house. Cars are lined up down the driveway. Music is blasting. My parents went all out. Catering, decorations. It's a celebration of the twins, but really, it's a celebration of Chloe. It always is. I walk in. I'm wearing my best suit. I look calm. Inside, I am a nuclear reactor of rage. I see them immediately. Dylan and Chloe. They are holding hands. My parents are chatting with them, laughing. Acceptance. They accepted it. Oh, Mark, my mom waves. Come say hi. Be the bigger man. I walk over. Chloe looks nervous, but also smug. She thinks I'm going to beg. She thinks I'm going to make a scene and look like the bad guy. Happy birthday, I say. Thanks, Mark, she says. Look, about us. Don't worry about it, I say smoothly. You and Dylan, it makes sense. You deserve each other. Dylan grins. See, I told you he'd be chill. Thanks, bro. He reaches for a handshake. I ignore his hand. I turn to the crowd. Where's Zoey? I ask. Oh, she's around somewhere. Chloe waves a hand dismissively, probably reading in a corner. Actually, a voice says from the staircase. I'm right here. The room goes quiet. Zoey is descending the stairs, and she is breathtaking. She isn't wearing a hoodie. She's wearing a red dress, fitted, elegant. Her hair is down, in loose waves. She's wearing makeup, just enough to highlight her eyes. She looks exactly like Chloe, but better, because she holds herself with dignity, not desperation. Chloe's jaw drops. Zoey, she gasps. You stole my dress. No, Zoey says calmly, reaching the bottom of the stairs. I bought my own. It just looks better on me. Burn. I walk over to Zoey. I offer her my arm. She takes it. She looks up at me. She's nervous. I can feel her trembling. I squeeze her arm. I got you. You look incredible, I say, loud enough for everyone to hear. Thank you, she says. We walk through the party together, arm in arm. People are whispering. Is that Zoey? She looks hotter than Chloe. Are her and Mark? Chloe is fuming. She drags Dylan over to us. What is this? She hisses. It's a party, I say. We're celebrating. Why are you with her? Chloe points a manicured finger at Zoey. Because she's interesting, I say. And she's loyal. Chloe turns red. She's just a copy of me. No, I say coldly. You're just a cheap imitation of her. Chloe looks like she's been slapped. Dylan laughs. Ouch, bro has claws. Shut up, Dylan, Chloe snaps at him. The cracks are already forming. The night goes on. I stay by Zoe's side. We dance, we laugh. And the crazy thing is, it's not an act, not entirely. I genuinely like her. She's funny, she's smart, she hates the same people I hate. We are the outcasts who finally found each other. It's time for the speeches. My dad taps a glass. Attention, everyone, a toast to our beautiful girls. He gives a speech about Chloe's spirit and Zoe's intelligence. Typical backhanded compliment for Zoey. Then Chloe grabs the mic. I just want to say, she beams, clinging to Dylan, that love is unexpected. Sometimes you find it where you least expect it. Dylan and I are so happy. My parents clap awkwardly. I see people exchanging looks. Everyone knows it's trashy. Chloe looks at me, a challenge in her eyes. See? I won. I smile. I step forward. Can I say a few words? I ask. The room goes silent. My mom looks terrified. Mark, maybe not. It's okay, Mom, I say. I walk to the center of the room. I stand next to Zoey. I've known this family for a long time, I start. I thought I knew what love was. I thought love was flashy. I thought it was loud. I look at Chloe. I thought it was expensive. Chloe smirks. She thinks I'm talking about her. But then I turn to Zoey. I realized I was looking at the wrong reflection. Zoey's eyes widen. This wasn't in the plan. The plan was just to make Chloe jealous. But looking at Zoey, seeing how she stood by me, seeing how she shines when someone actually pays attention to her, I realized something. Why wait? Why play games? I reach into my pocket. I pull out the box, the black velvet box. Chloe gasps. She steps forward instinctively. She thinks it's for her. She thinks I'm trying to win her back from Dylan. Mark, she breathes. You didn't have to. I ignore her. I turn to Zoey. I get down on one knee. The room erupts in gasps. My mom drops her wine glass. Shatter. Zoey, I say. Zoey is shaking. Mark, what are you doing? I know this is crazy, I say. I know it's been a weird week, but you're the one I talk to. You're the one who understands. You're the moon. And I'm tired of staring at the sun. I open the box. The diamond sparkles under the chandelier. Zoey, will you marry me? Silence. Absolute heavy silence. Then Chloe screams. No! She lunges forward. That's my ring! He bought that for me. Dylan holds her back. Whoa, babe, chill. He's doing this to spite me, Chloe shrieks. Zoey, don't you dare. He doesn't love you. He's just using you. Zoey looks at Chloe. Then she looks at me. She searches my eyes. She sees the hurt, yes. But she also sees the hope. She sees a way out. A way out of being the other twin. A way out of being the doormat. And maybe, just maybe, she sees love. She smiles. A real, genuine smile. Yes, she says. Yes, I will. I slide the ring onto her finger. It fits perfectly. They have the same fingers, obviously. I stand up, I kiss her, and the crowd applauds. Not everyone. My parents look like they're having strokes, but the cousins, the friends, the people who secretly hated Chloe's drama, they are cheering. Chloe loses it. She throws her drink at us. It misses and hits my dad. I hate you, she screams at Zoey. You stole my life. You threw it away, Zoey says calmly. I just picked it up. Chloe storms out. Dylan shrugs. Congrats, bro, he says to me. That's wild. He follows Chloe, but he looks bored already. The fallout. My parents tried to get us to annul the engagement the next day. It's unnatural, my mom cried. You're confusing them. I'm not confusing anyone, I said. Zoey is kind, Chloe is a cheater. Pretty easy to tell them apart. Zoey moved in with me that night. We slept in separate rooms for the first month. We took it slow. We dated, for real. We went to museums. Zoey loves them. We went hiking. I learned that Zoey hates spicy food. Chloe loved it. I learned that Zoey wants to write a novel. I fell in love with her, not the face, the person, and she fell for me, because I was the first person to ever choose her first. 6 months later. Chloe and Dylan broke up, obviously. Dylan cheated on her with her best friend. Karma is a beautiful thing. Chloe tried to come back. She showed up at my door, crying, wearing a low-cut dress. Mark, she sobbed. I made a mistake. Dylan was nothing. You're my soulmate. She tried to hug me. Zoey opened the door behind me. She was wearing my shirt. She looked happy, glowing. Can I help you? Zoey asked. Chloe stared at her. She stared at the ring on Zoey's finger. Her ring. You stole him, Chloe spat. I saved him, Zoey corrected. Now get off our porch. Chloe left. She moved to another city. Couldn't handle seeing us happy. Epilogue. We got married a year later. Small ceremony. No Dylan. Zoey wore a dress that looked nothing like Chloe's style. She looked radiant. My parents came around eventually, mostly because they want grandkids and realize Dylan isn't going to give them any legitimate ones. Sometimes I look at Zoey and I see the resemblance. But then she speaks. She says something smart, or funny, or kind. And I don't see Chloe at all. I just see my wife, the upgrade, be me, happiest man, alive, because my brother stole my trash and I found a treasure.